TomoNews presents concept vehicles.
Kia SUV gets fitted with tank treads. Kia modified one of its SUVs in a big way recently. How so? They flipped the front seats backwards and supplanted the wheels with tank treads. Most cars distribute the vehicle's weight over 4 wheels. This concept performs well in regular driving scenarios. But when faced with snow, mud, or other difficult terrain, the tires can sink, leaving the vehicle stuck. Korean car manufacturer Kia recently unveiled a concept car model of their Sorento line that replaces normal tires with tank treads. Also known as continuous tracks and caterpillar tracks, these distribute weight better over a larger surface than tires, enabling vehicles to traverse difficult terrain. Vehicles such as tanks use continuous tracks to maneuver across desert, mud, and other obstacles. The concept Sorento features an autonomous driving system and can also be controlled via a tablet rather than a regular steering wheel. The vehicle sports suicide-style doors to make getting in and out easier, and seating similar to that of a gondola. Pretty cool, huh? The design was unveiled at SEMA 2017 last week in Las Vegas, where it garnered much attention. But because it's a concept car, it remains just that, and isn't likely to be in your local car dealer anytime soon. Honda draws on robot expertise to help motorcyclists balance. Auto giant Honda has unveiled a well-balanced piece of motorcycle tech designed to help riders stay in the saddle at low speeds. The Riding Assist concept bike has an adjustable front fork that assumes a wider angle to increase stability. The fork has its own motor attached to the front wheel. As anyone who's ever tried to maneuver a big bike out of a parking lot at low speeds knows, keeping your balance at 2 or 3 miles an hour is one of the trickiest aspects of riding. And would you look at that? Seems like Honda decided to create a futuristic pet motorcycle while they were at it. The bike was revealed earlier this week at tech trade show CES 2017 in Las Vegas. Although there's no plans to bring it to market soon, the concept bike shows how Honda's investment in robotics can have spin-off benefits for its vehicles. The technology behind the Riding Assist bike was honed in the development of both Honda's humanoid Awww robot and Unicub scooter. The Unicub is seen here in the band OK Go's stunningly choreographed video for I Won't Let You Down. Personal robots like Awww are likely still a decade away from being ready to be sold to consumers. However, the legacy technology from the development of Awww and the Unicub could help bring real improvements to Honda's vehicles much sooner than that. Technology like this could mean that in the future, no motorcycle owner will ever drop their precious ride again. Well, at least at those wobbly low speeds anyway.
This maglev vehicle also doubles as a living room. A Canadian company has released an innovative idea that expands the concept of self-driving cars into self-driving rooms. Known as Tradika, the self-driving room can be configured to resemble a car interior or an office or other type of room. The Tradika works like a maglev train, with electromagnetism elevating and propelling the cabin. When the Tradika cabin reaches its destination building, ramps are used to elevate it into its slot. The host building will detect the cabin and open the door automatically. The co-development with the Indian Institute of Science is still in its infancy. Whether the concept ever becomes a reality is an open question.
Rolls-Royce unveils driverless concept car. Rolls-Royce Motor Cars unveiled its first driverless concept car in London last week. The Rolls-Royce Vision 100 concept car is 5.9 meters in length, longer than a Cadillac Escalade or Crev Cab pickup. Rolls-Royce claimed the model is zero emission, meaning it could be electric. The driverless car automatically opens its roof and doors for waiting passengers. The luggage compartment in the front of the car slides open automatically on arrival. Despite its length, the car only has 1 row of seating. The usual steering wheel is replaced by a thin and flexible OLED touchscreen, which uses organic semiconductors to create thin, light-emitting panels. The car features a virtual assistant named Eleanor, which can start the car and bring it to the front of the house before the ride begins. Eleanor also acts as a virtual assistant, offering reminders about meetings, navigation tips, and restaurant suggestions. Rolls-Royce said the car's glass roof provides privacy while allowing passengers to contemplate the majesty of the stars. Upon reaching the destination, the car's glass roof rises and a step emerges with the projection of a red light for what Rolls-Royce calls a carpet-like experience. Rolls-Royce said the car will be on the market in 2040. Tilting three-wheeled vehicle concept brings superbike style to the car. A Florida inventor has designed a three-wheeled vehicle that can tilt 52 degrees while cornering. The narrow tilting vehicle with non-tilting wheels is a reverse trike-style vehicle with two wheels at the front. The vehicle would use flat car tires rather than rounded motorcycle tires, as they do not tilt relative to the road. The cabin is managed by hydraulic actuators that create a cradle mechanism which allows the cabin to tilt when the angle of the road surface changes or a cornering G-force is being applied. The designer says the cabin can tilt up to 52 degrees, creating a flying sensation without using one's own body as a counterbalance. The designer of the vehicle is currently looking for partners to produce a prototype. Futurists pin flying car hopes on electric VTOL vehicles. Ever since the Jetsons, we've looked forward to the promise of flying cars. But it's not just a Hollywood dream anymore. Several companies hope to bring electric VTOL vehicles to the skies. That's VTOL, for vertical takeoff and landing. Imagine leaving the office after a long day's work. You get to your VTOL vehicle parked on the roof of your office. Within minutes, you're soaring above skyscrapers and busy commuter traffic. There are no traffic jams for you. A half hour later, you're at your luxury villa by the beach. Sound far-fetched? It's not if you're Google co-founder Larry Page. This is a photo of what's believed to be the first electric VTOL vehicle from Z.Aero, which Page is funding. Lilium Jet is another electric VTOL craft aimed at the masses. This S2 from Joby Aviation will get you there in style. Even ride-sharing service Uber thinks one day passengers will take VTOLs to work. Hopefully that day won't be too much longer. Remember, the Jetsons envisioned flying cars more than 50 years ago. New car technology recognizes road signs. Some vehicles can now recognize signs and alert drivers when traveling on congested roads. A new technology is making cars smarter. Vehicles that are fitted with a specially designed forward-facing mirror and a rain sensor are able to recognize important traffic signals, such as speed limits, highway exits, no overtaking signs, and end of motorway indicators. The system automatically detects the signs and displays images of the warning on both the multifunction and navigation system unit displays. An onboard computer system cross-references the traffic signs detected by the camera with information from the navigation device and current vehicle data to make sure the information given to the driver is correct. The technology is available on selected car models produced by companies including Volkswagen, Audi, and Mercedes.
This electric bus recharges on the go and has no driver. This concept driverless bus was designed in part by Canadian engineer Charles Bombardier and may one day help Canadians get from point A to B just like normal coaches. The driverless bus, named Toboxy, uses silent electric motors. This would be powered by batteries that get energy from power transfer switches fixed to the road. Passengers would be able to order one from their phone or hail a passing Toboxy after first registering with their details and photo. This helps the vehicle recognize their face. The bus then computes the best route for the passenger's destination, factoring in other options from the local transportation network. The vehicle can ferry a maximum of a dozen passengers, including 2 wheelchairs. It has angled walls so people can half sit or lean during their journey. The sleek-looking design was designed by Ashish Tolkar. Nicholas Latondra, who is also working on a new electric bus design at Latanda.com, also played a part in developing the Toboxy concept.
New car gets facial recognition tech. Fiat Chrysler has unveiled their new electric minivan concept. The vehicle is able to recognize motorists and passengers for a fully customized system. The Chrysler Portal comes equipped with facial recognition technology. A camera behind the steering wheel initially scans the driver and saves his or her user profile. For subsequent trips, an exterior camera identifies the driver walking toward the vehicle and automatically adjusts car settings according to his preferences. The software is reportedly able to recognize drivers even when they modify their look. There's an option to add voice recognition software for added security, as well as extra cameras around the car to recognize and save passenger profiles. The Portal was unveiled at the CES Technology Expo in Las Vegas, but has not yet been put into production. Those interested will have to wait until after 2018.
Volvo Car Group is getting ready to unveil an autonomous self-parking car. The driver of the self-parking car would use a smartphone app to command the vehicle to park. The car would recognize its surroundings using built-in cameras and sensors. If an object gets in the way, the vehicle would react accordingly before finishing its command. Volvo has a record of being an early adopter of new safety technology and invented the now ubiquitous 3-point seatbelt.